clerk's office.
Yes, I'm trying to find out who I would email a public records request to. If there's like an email address, I don't know if you guys have a public information officer or if it would go to like a court
Um,
administrator.
what's it for?
For public records request in accordance with the Access to Public Records Act.
Okay.
I'm
I
to the
mean,
understanding you guys don't have a designated form, so I was just going to email it. It's faster, no paper, easier than
okay,
using
because
the mail.
usually we have them fax it on their
Fax.
letterhead.
Oh, I
Yeah.
don't have a letterhead, nothing fancy. I'm just a concerned citizen, and I figured
Oh,
I could just email from my personal address. So
okay. Usually we don't do checks on that. I mean, they come in on the public computer.
okay,
Um,
what are you referring to?
that they can come in and look on the public computer and get their information.
Oh, no, 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 no. I'm requesting some I just need to know an email address so I can send this in writing. I don't really need you
Okay.
to try to fulfill my request or guide it anywhere at this juncture. I just need a simple email address of whoever would be responsible for answering public records requests that are in writing.
Okay.
And this would be specifically for the Pulaski Circuit Court.
Oh, they might have just for circuit.
I mean, if it, I'll take your clerk's office email as well. Can't hurt.
Okay. Okay. It would be Pulaski County Clerk
Okay.
at. Oh God, let me see. I gotta get in there because I don't. Um, trying to find it here. I think it's just Pulaski County Clerk .in.gov.
Okay.
Is that the email? Is it just Pulaski County Clerk
And
.in.gov? Is it the email address?
and would you
Yeah.
perhaps have the email for the court administrator, Jenny, for Pulaski Circuit Court?
It's Pulaski County. Pulaski Clerk at Pulaski County .in.gov.
All right.
That's for our office.
Okay. And do you know how I would find out I guess the court administrator's email?
I can let me transfer you up there, okay?
All
Just a
right.
moment.
Thank you.
Uh-huh. Their line's busy. Let me give you their direct number.
I have it. They're actually not answering.
Okay. Yeah, I don't know if they're with somebody or what. So I tried transferring and their line's busy, so they're either on the phone or with someone.
All right. So I guess my question would be, are you not able to give me the court administrator's email address, or can
I
I?
don't know. I don't know what their email address is.
Do you never from the clerk's office? Do you guys not use email there?
No, not when they're right above us. No.
Oh, okay. Could I
Yeah.
mean, is there a way I can hold if somebody could just walk up there and ask them? Um, no offense, but I don't really have time to be playing phone tag all day.
Well, I don't have time to do that either.
Um,
So, um, let me see if somebody else does. Just a moment.
all right.
they won't give out email addresses that you have to call the court directly.
I'm sorry, what?
They won't give out email addresses that you have to call the court directly.
I have to call the court directly for an in-writing public records request?
That's what they're saying. They don't give out their email address. So
How do I submit something in writing over the telephone?
you can mail something.
I'm sorry, I'm a little confused. I'd like to email this. I don't really know how I would do that through a telephone, and I'm not obligated to use the U.S. mail because it takes longer. I'm sort of going for expedience here. You are obligated, though, to provide this contact information. I understand that they're claiming that they don't want to, but wants and have tos are two completely different things.
Just a moment.
All right, thank you.
Right. Hi, this is Joe. Can I help you?
Yes, I'm trying to find out, I guess, an email address for someone that would be responsible for answering a public records request in regards to Pulaski County Circuit Court.
You can send it to me if you'd like. I can pass it on to the court.
Okay, that's fine. Do you have an email address?
I do. It's Pulaski Clerk
All right.
at PulaskiCounty.in.gov.
Okay, and now, see, that's the thing, ma'am, is you're actually a separate public agency from the court's office, the clerks, and in accordance with the Access to Public Records Act, I would be caught in a statutory violation because I'm obligated to send it to the appropriate entity, and if I send it to you based upon the court's refusal to provide contact information, my request could actually be denied for submitting it to the wrong public agency. And I do appreciate your help and concern, but I would like to follow the Access to Public Records Act's guidelines so that I can do this properly.
Well, I am the clerk of the circuit court.
Okay, ma'am. And that's the thing is you're the elected court of the circuit clerk? You're the elected clerk of circuit court?
Yes.
Okay, right. And you're a completely separate public official then from Judge Welker, who is also elected. You're two completely different public agencies. The courts and the clerks are a separate entity. So essentially, it would actually be illegal for you to do that, if I'm to the correct understanding. Maybe I'm wrong, but
Hang on just a moment.
I would actually be not following the guidelines that APRA sets forth for me to do this appropriately, and I don't want to do that because I know better.
Okay, I'm sorry. I've got things going on in my office that we need to deal with, so.
Okay, so is there a way I can just get that email address and I can be done talking to you guys for the day?
I gave you mine.
Right. And if I have public records that I'd like to obtain from the clerk's office, I'll gladly use that email address, ma'am. But today I only have stuff that I would like to request from the circuit court. So I'd like to submit this request to the appropriate agency so that it doesn't get denied. It seems like you're kind of trying to set me up for a denial and you're interfering with the public records request process.
Why would I ever do that?
I'm
Don't
just
accuse me of doing
I'm not
things
accusing
like
you of
that.
anything. I'm just saying
Yes,
that
you are.
that seems to be the statutory outcome is that I could be denied if I do it the way that you're saying, and I don't want to be denied the records.
I am the clerk of the circuit court. You can send it to me, or you can send it in writing.
Right, but
to
I
the
don't
court
have
directly.
business with the circuit court. I don't have business with the clerk. I have business with the court, and that's sort of what I'm trying to differentiate. There is you're the
Why don't
clerk
you put
and the
the
court is a
request in
separate
writing
thing.
and mail it to them?
Well, because I don't have to do that. I'm allowed under the Access to Public Records Act to email it if I choose to do so, and there's literally nothing that you can do to prevent that.
Okay, we're done. Bye.
Okay, so I can't get that email address? This is a denial? Thank you.